the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, is not resting on its oars to tackle the problem of corruption. Well, acting chairman of the commission, Ibrahim Magu, says he will do everything to recover all ill-gotten wealth and bring perpetrators to book. But how far has he gone to achieve this? Joining us in the studio is the acting chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Ibrahim Magu. Thanks for coming to TVC Studios. Like I did read there, how far have you gone in achieving this?
Thank you very much. We are on course. I'm here. I want to especially thank your station for the support you have been giving us, for all the assistance, and to encourage you more for more support. That's why essentially I'm here, because we need everybody to join in the fight against corruption. We need to mobilize everybody. We will need a general consensus, let people realize that corruption is wrong. So I'm here that you thank you for the support and ask for more support.
Well, thank you very much for your work as well. But you're fighting a Herculean challenge now, especially at a time where people are saying corruption is fighting back. What's been your experience, as in your personal experience in tackling corruption at a time like this? Yeah,
the most difficult challenges I have is corruption fighting back, and it has become a motivator for me. It makes me more determined in the fight against corruption, and it serves as a motivator. I think it's rather adding value to the fight. So I'm not distracted in any way.
Let's talk about your challenges. What challenges are you facing in this war against corruption?
That's exactly what I said. The most challenges, the corruption fighting back. The corrupt being celebrated, and they are using all sorts of tricks and disinforming the people, and that's it. That's it. Corruption fighting back is the most difficult challenge we have now.
But there must be some highlights that you have experienced now since you came on board, even though in acting capacity. Can you, mention one of them? We could talk about the convictions you've been able to get, or the proceeds of crime that you've been able to recover.
Yeah, I think everything is on the pages of newspapers. Is open.
What stands out for you?
How?
Among your achievements?
Well, I don't want to blow my trumpet. Actually, I don't want to say this, but the recent achievement in the recovery of NNPC-related debt, which is about 329 billion naira, is good enough.
There's been a lot of talk on the diligence in prosecuting your cases. What are you doing, really? I mean, Nigerians cry, all right, we have corruption is being fought, and then some say on the pages of the papers. But they want to see high-profile people, maybe sent behind bars. Yeah. So what are you doing to secure convictions in this direction in courts?
I also desire to see most of these high-profile cases going on for more than 8 years and put them behind bars so that the rest of the world will know that we are really serious. But my own stops at conducting evidence-based investigation, conducting a thorough investigation, and bringing the evidence available and the witnesses, etc., before the court. So I don't take decision for the court.
Well, let's also look at the most recent of the EFCC activities, especially with the loot recovered by the anti-graft agency, the EFCC, from the possession, or will I say now, of the former Petroleum Minister Diezani Alison-Madueke. Many Nigerians, have been, worried at the mind-boggling properties and monies recovered. Will we ever get, to hear the last of this?
No.
Crimes?
I think what you have seen is nothing to write home about. It's just the beginning. I'm telling you, we are still investigating. We are cooperating with other law enforcement agencies all over the world, and we are moving. We are moving. You have just seen the tip of the iceberg.
All right. At a point, there was a rift between the executive and the National Assembly over the fact that you shouldn't be there. The presidency wanted you there. Are you in any way at all, distracted, losing focus, as you're in an acting capacity now? Are you in any way distracted by...
Yes, believe me, I am not distracted. Rather, the issue has made me more determined to do what I'm doing. And in fact, it's a kind of motivator. It has motivated me to work more, to put more, yes, to go after corrupt people and to put more determination into the fight against corruption.
In the next, give and take 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, where can you say you want to get to, or where Nigeria will be in terms of having fought corruption, either to a reasonable level?
If you can join me and other Nigerians can join us, this is time to chase corruption out of this country. I am telling you, if it is not done this time, I just forget it. I am telling you, because the leadership is properly disposed and committed in the fight against corruption. So that's what you need. When you are fighting corruption, you need political good, you need commitment of the leadership. The president and the vice president are solely committed in this fight. So this is time, I'm telling you. So that's why I'm here, appealing to every Nigerian to join in the fight against corruption. All
right, let's also look at, how far or how much you've been able to achieve regarding whistleblowers. Using this Diezani loot now, for example, now, did whistleblowers have anything to do with that?
Of course, yes. We had a case of whistleblower, not really whistleblower. Some people have given us information. And the whistleblower is actually working. It has helped. It has helped a lot, and in recovering a lot of money. We have recovered a lot of properties. We are still on it. It's working very, very well.
All right, when you say, just like I'm following up on what you just said a little while ago, when you say, if we don't get it achieved now, we'll forget it. People talk about building institutions instead of people.
No, of course.
Because if you say, if we can't achieve it now, we'll forget it. Ain't you looking at, if the president is not there, if you are not there, have you trained up somebody to take over from you?
The majority of Nigerians believe in the fight against corruption. I'm not individualizing it. I'm referring to the institution. If you are able to maintain the tempo, sustain the momentum that is going on, that you will be able to create an institution. I think it is not about me or about any other person. It's about the institution. You have to solidly put the institution on ground. That's what I mean, really.
Sir, you are the acting chairman of the EFCC, and you have appeared twice in the Senate now, and yet the Senate haven't, confirmed your appointment, and this remains a talking point in Nigeria. What is your stance on this issue, even though, of course, the government has said, it will retain you no matter what, and this issue has also divided the National Assembly and the presidency?
I don't want that issue to distract me. I am telling you that it has given me more determination to do what I'm doing. It has served as a motivator. It motivates me to put more effort in what we are doing.
All right, the latest discoveries concerning Diezani Alison-Madueke. I was listening this morning to G.T. Ogunye, a lawyer, and he said the EFCC needs to go beyond Diezani Alison-Madueke, that this is probably not just about her because of the humongous amount of discoveries, that there are probably people who is in cahoots with her.
One thing after the other. We are moving.
You're moving. In other words, what is your target? Because
no, it's not target. We will just recover everything that is stolen from the government.
And then the extent of guilt or otherwise.
And then later we will bring all the looters to book. It's not only chasing the recovery of the fund. We will make sure people face the law, the wrath of the law, the full wrath of the law. Okay, then, talking about dispensation of justice, you have for long, well, not you personally now, but the EFCC hasn't had a particularly good day in courts now. So many times we've seen courts, the cases thrown out on account of want of diligent prosecution and all that. Not to talk about the slow pace now in getting justice in our courts on account of so many cases to deal with. That's the manifestation of corruption fighting back. A good thing you are hearing from the EFCC, going to court, losing cases. The EFCC is not the only law enforcement agency that is involved, that is charged with fighting corruption. There are so many other law enforcement agencies. So the fact that you are hearing from us shows that we are working.
All right, I would like to thank you and can only encourage you.
Thank you.
In the work.
Please join me. I want you to join me. Join me here and at home. When you go home, you preach to the children that corruption is very wrong. We need every Nigerian to be on ground to enable us fight corruption. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, the chairman of EFCC, Ibrahim Magu, who we've been discussing with on his fight against corruption.